Hi students, welcome back to the Google Classroom of Class 7 Geography Chapter 3 of Changing Earth. I hope all of you have studied the previous topics of this chapter very well and you all performed very well in your test paper. We have learned major landforms, weathering, erosion, then work of a river and work of sea waves in the last class. Today, we are going to study about work of ice and the work of wind. Children, have you heard about glaciers?
Work of ice. What are the different features of ice? Glacier and glacial moraines. These are the pictures of glaciers. Glaciers are rivers of ice which too erode the landscape by bulldozing soil and stones to expose the solid rock below. Glaciers carve out deep hollows. As the ice melts, they get filled up with water and become beautiful lakes in the mountains. So, what do you mean by glaciers? A glacier is a large mass of ice moving slowly over some land surface or down a valley formed over long periods from the accumulation of snow in areas where the amount of snow that falls exceeds the amount that melts. Then second one is glacial moraines. What do you mean by glacial moraines? The material carried by the glacier such as rocks, big and small, sand and silt gets deposited. These deposits form glacial moraines. So once more, what are the two features of ice? Glaciers and glacial moraines. An active agent of erosion and deposition in the desert is wind. Wind flowing over a long period create different forms. What are the features of wind in desert? Mushroom rocks, sand dunes, and loess. Can you identify this picture? Yes, mushroom rocks. An active agent of erosion and deposition in the deserts is wind. In deserts, rocks in the shape of a mushroom, commonly called mushroom rocks. Winds erode the lower section of the rock more than the upper part. Therefore, such rocks have narrower base and wider top. So, look at this picture. In this picture, this rock has narrower base and wider top. Children, look here. What is this?
Have you ever visited a desert? Try to collect some pictures of sand dunes and desert.
Sand dunes. When the wind blows, it lifts and transports sand from one place to another. When it stops blowing, the sand falls and gets deposited in low hill-like structures called sand dunes. This is the picture of loess. What do you mean by loess? When the grains of sand are very fine and light, the wind can carry it over very long distances. When such sand is deposited in large areas, it is called loess. Large deposits of loess is found in China. This is one more question. Large deposits of loess is found in China. So what do you mean by loess? When the grains of sand are very fine and light, the wind can carry it over very long distances. When such sand is deposited in large areas, it is called loess. So this is the picture of loess. Okay.
Let us conclude today's session. Children, our geography chapter 3 is over. So study well, read your textbook very well and write down your notes. And also please note that the corresponding URL, notes of the lesson and test paper are also attached along with this video. Make use of all these available resources, study well and attend the test paper without fail. Thank you.